So that just took turns in ways that I never would have expected. I didn't think that they would give us Team A from the start. I didn't think that they would show Watermaid and the rest of the team this early. I thought they were all going to come out of the coffins pissed because I was able to do all of their jobs by myself. But on the contrary, it's quite the opposite. These guys don't give a fuck about me. In fact, they're already in cahoots with the foreign guys, already remaking the world, and I just got tossed into a void of nothingness and came back to life. So there's a lot of things to talk about, but I guess we'll start there. So the way I understand it is that we were able to use the paper moon, and basically our identities were temporarily erased from existence. So when you put it like that, technically I just died, right? Man, you know what would be crazy? You know what I was thinking about when I was reading this? What if we get all the way to the end and one of the enemies is like a variation of me? Because you gotta think, you talk about all these people that save portions of humanity, just portions. I literally save the world. There is no greater spirit than me other than like Solomon. Yo, my head would explode because the paper moon is already forbidden. And Watermaid, it seemed as if he already knew that we were going to use it. It's almost as if he wanted us to get erased for that very reason. But this quote unquote erase, I don't know how specific that is. I also don't know the qualifications of the servants that are being summoned, why they're being summoned without us, and if I'm even allowed to coexist with myself at the same time if I'm not actually dead. But that would be wild though. One thing that I wanted to ask y'all was that, and I know this is a weird question, but out of the 3 intros that we have so far, which one is the best to y'all? And I'm not asking which one is the best out of each other, but which is the best prologue to their respective sagas, like Shinjuku to the Epic of Remnant, this one to part 2, and so on. I said and I thought about it, and for me, I'm gonna have to say Lostbelt, Fuyuki, and Shinjuku. You got the foreign guys, this little alien woman that keeps wandering all over the place. She kind of looks like Velber 2 from Extra to me. It's probably just the color scheme. Interested to see why Watermaid would want us to live with the gods again. Like, how would this actually be beneficial to us, especially him? You got the foreign god envoys, Koyan. What do those people up north be saying? She was getting me tight. When she was stepping on foe, she was getting me mad tight, yo. I wish I could put in my own dialogue. I would have told her, you get your feet off of him, you funky bitch. Hey, when folk come back in his real form, she gonna be the first one that he eat. Guaranteed. Despite all that, I do like her though. I like the position she plays. I feel like she'll do great things. Seems like she's doing the same role as Lev Laner, but she'll probably be actually useful. And speaking of Koyan, you know something crazy that I realized when we were escaping in the tank? Sherlock went out of his way to point out, oh, you know, I hope that you enjoy the 6-kilometer sled ride. 6 kilometers is almost 4 miles. By the time that Koyan shot us, we were already halfway down the mountain. You telling me that this bitch shot us from 2 miles away and hit her mark? What? What is she? I need answers. What? What is going on right now? She's wilding already and we just getting started. Then of course you got one of my favorites, Kodomi. Yeah. Kirei time, boys. I know a lot of people are bothered by his appearance. I even seen one guy say, oh my God, every time he shows up, he just ruins everything. And I'm like, that's the best part. Real hype to see my boy Kirei in the mix. The Da Vinci death, I like the idea of it, though I do believe that it would have been way too soon. if they actually went through with it. I mean, we just came off the back of losing Roman. It seems like a lot of creators are scared to kill off characters, and if they do kill them off, they only remove them temporarily. I don't care if they come back with a different name, a different body, as a different variation, they're gonna come back. So the death doesn't really mean too much. It just does at the time, I guess, but I'm not asking for you to go Game of Thrones and kill everybody off for no reason, but sometimes it's okay to just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. Sometimes I do want to see people come back, and sometimes it's okay. Me personally, I don't want to kill Vinci off, man. What does that even prove? She's one of the last things that make you feel like you're actually still playing the same game. Now, what I did like about the scene was that he didn't take himself too serious when he was writing it. He's aware of this exact trope that he's doing, and I feel like that really lightened the mood. He even had her cracking jokes about it not 30 minutes later of her own death. Waited all this time for Candice just to find out that she's a man? Y'all thought y'all was slick. Ophelia was talking to Watermaid and she was like, he, and then she quickly changed it to she. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. He? The fuck you mean he? Oh, nah, man. See this. See, man, this is the same thing that happened in Apocrypha. Y'all just don't know when to leave it alone, do you? I'm still rolling. Him, her, whatever. But you guys are wrong. You're wrong, and you know you're wrong. But yeah, the prologue was great, man. The cryptors, all of them seem interesting in their own way. I'm really psyched to get into what they're all about. I think I'm gonna like Beryl the most, just because it seems like he fools around a lot. The girl with the book, Watermaid, and probably Pepe. I don't know. Pepe is kind of on the fence, but he's reminding me of Hisoka a little bit, in a way. But I haven't seen him do anything yet, so we'll see. How do I feel about Gordolf? He needs to hit the gym. I know the gyms are closed due to the virus, but he needs to do some push-ups or something. That's the only thing I have to say about him. He's about as useful as his father. I mean, the self-loathing thing, it's kind of getting real tired. There's plenty of characters that have done it, and they've done it way better than him. I don't know why they decided to write him like that, but it's whatever. Hopefully he'll come around in the later belts. I'm only like 30 minutes into the actual first Lost Belt, so I just seen the round table talk with the cryptors, and I just had to just say a little something about it. Yo, that shit has me hype. My boy Watermaid just chilling like a mafia boss. Got the big Cuban cigar hanging out the side of his mouth, giving orders. Ophelia, I wanted to like her, but now that I see what she's about, I don't know, man. She's doing a lot of sucking right now. That's why I'm kind of glad that Watermaid checked her. Like, he was talking about, no, it was Beryl talking about, I don't even know why we're even doing this competition. We know Watermaid is gonna win. And she was trying to tell Beryl to shut up for Watermaid. And then Watermaid was like, you shut your mouth too, bitch. Damn. That's what you get for sucking dick. There's always that one that tries to dicky to get into somebody's favor. And if you're already done, I'm sure a lot of people are already done with the belt. I don't mind spoilers that much, but I don't seek them either. If you're flaunting it in front of my face, I'll probably look. It's like a car crash. I know it's bad. I don't want to look, but it's there, so I look. You know, I just looked at the spoilers for Lost Belt 5 Part 2, and they are, well, at least for me, they're exactly what you expect them to be. I'm not surprised or shocked at all. I think one of them is cool, and then the other one is like, we knew it was gonna happen eventually. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say what it is. I'm not gonna say what happened. I'm just gonna say we knew that was gonna happen eventually. We all knew that. If you guys put spoilers, I'm not gonna trip. Just like, don't spoil the end of the belt or any shit like that. You can spoil like the middle, or like going into the middle, but don't tell me like what happens at the very end since I'm still reading it. I guess I'm supposed to put an outro here. I'm just gonna end the video.